Christopher David Lawson of NEPA.
What's up, everybody? I'm just sitting here in the Fairlane. I wanted to do like a little bit of a progress report so far on what I have done as of today. I got the front suspensions 99% rebuilt, and the steering and everything. I'm missing 2 bolts for the sway bar, but other than that, the whole, the Fairlane's sitting on all 4 wheels again. I'm getting ready to get some serious work done on it here pretty soon. I'm gonna have the windshield pulled. They're gonna have to pull the outer cowl and rebuild some of that. The inner cowl is pretty well shot. It's probably gonna be the biggest job I have to do on this. The car already ran and stuff when I bought it, so it should be all right. They might need a tune-up or something like that. But as far as the major work goes, there's a big hole in the cowl where the air vent is on the driver's side, and of course there's like a few holes here and there. It's like Swiss cheese underneath the dashboard. But the guys are supposed to be coming to get it pretty soon, and I just wanted to do an update video on the Fairlane, what I've got done so far. I'm actually just sitting in here now, and I'll give you a little video picture of what the underside of the dash looks like. As you can see there's daylight coming through the cowl. There's actually supposed to be a they call it a top hat that keeps the water and everything from coming down in, and then there's a long air vent that comes down. But this is the inside of my dash, and actually the hood's closed and there's still light coming in. There's actually all along there, it's all rotted. Pretty bad. I'm very surprised for a car coming from Georgia how bad it is underneath there. But I know they said about $300 to $500 labor and part, just sheet metal work is basically what they got to do. But I've had the dash out for about a year now. I know I'm gonna look for a replacement radio. I want to find something that's still like the stock AM for the most part. I'm not doing a spot on restoration, but of course I already have door panels for it, and there's the dashboard. I may tear that apart and paint it myself, make it look halfway decent. But I do have new air vents for the heater system and everything. This thing's just basic. I mean, there's no no power steering or power brakes and no air conditioning so far. We'll see how bad it gets. I mean, if it gets too hot, I may somewhere down the road put air conditioning in this car. But you can see I got like the kick panels and everything off. But this is what the inside of the Fairlane looks like. Of course, I got a few parts back there, the headlights and different things for it. But thing they got to do, they got to replace this whole, well, not replace it, but they're going to take this whole upper cowl off here. They'll probably have to take the hood off and stuff too. But you can see what I got done so far. I have the shocks in there. That was the last thing I had to do yesterday. I got some painting done underneath the hood. Some point I gotta find a new radiator. I've been shopping for aluminum radiators and stuff for it. I don't want to put the stock one back in because I drive on the highway a lot and when it's hot. But I'm gonna figure out something for a battery tray. The battery tray I bought for it was actually for a Mustang and just won't work. And they don't make a repop for this. I mean, 65, it just, you're not gonna find it. And you see where I got the coils back on, the covers back on there, the wheels. I wish I didn't have to have those on right now, but I'll do a little slideshow after this part of the video of what everything looked like. They'll probably have to clean up a little bit of this. That's just where the water comes down. Of course, those will have to be capped, and there's some rust there. That's where the light was coming in there. But then there's like shit like this where somebody did a shit patch job. That's gonna have to be fixed. And you can see how bad the rubber is. It ain't even rubber anymore. The shit just peels right off there with my hands. It just flaked. I bought that to cover up the air vent to keep as much water out as I could. So, well, that's the next big project's going to be having them pull the windshield out and fix that inner cowl. You can see it's pretty rough on the outer cowl too. That part's actually a little bit easier to fix probably than the inner cowl. But I'll get that all sealed up, and they're going to let me know soon when they can get it in. They gave me a rough estimate of about $300 to $500 on fixing that. But let's say the Fairlane's come along pretty good so far. Say 99% of the, well, 75% of the work's been mine. Them guys are the ones that are fix my bumper there, or not bumper, the frame extension last year. They did an excellent job. I got it all undercoated and everything. Looks like brand new. But it's to say the only thing I'm missing here is a couple bolts for the sway bar link. I don't know if I can get it on there, but I got to get that done. Not the link, but the sway bar itself, the bushing. But all that stuff's brand new now. You see, I even got that all painted up and stuff on there, so just got to do that, and hopefully by next year I can start focusing on getting the everything running halfway decent, and maybe have them guys take it and do some body work and stuff on it again. Like I said, I got small spots here and there with some holes and shit that got to be replaced, but I want to get it so it's not leaking anymore. Basically, get it. I'll have it to where I can kind of have it running and driving around the yard and moving it so I can mow the lawn. But there's some various little projects I'm going to have them do. Like I said, there's weird rust spots right here. That'll be probably next year. I may have them guys finish it off and paint it, and find somebody that can re-chrome the bumpers, because I want to keep those chrome. Maybe clean up the trim. You know, that might not take much to polish that up, but car's just sitting here now, so hopefully I can get all that replaced and have it ready to drive by next fall. But I'll keep you updated. Bye for now. Fun job. I don't look forward to doing this all the time. It'll be nice when it gets done, but it is not fun. I've already broke three razor blades trying to do this job. But I got to get all this old undercoating off so I can clean up the metal a little bit, get most of the rust off of it, and then get it POR'd. Cover the whole thing up and get it undercoated, and then start putting the suspension back on. But this is my least favorite part of the job. Plus I bent my freaking razor blade already. This stupid thing won't stay locked now. Always something here. Well, scraped and grinded away most of the day. Got about 99% of the old undercoating off there. May do a little bit more tomorrow. Let's say this is Fairlane Thursday. I may have a Fairlane Friday this week since I'm off next week for roaring the shore and stuff. So I guess maybe tomorrow I'll finish the cleanup on this and start coating it again.